What's going on everybody, and welcome back to the channel, where today I want to sit down and discuss some potential ideas for fun game modes that Treyarch could implement inside of Black Ops 4 Zombies. As always, if you go on to enjoy the video, then please make sure to leave a like rating and subscribe for more Zombies content, and without further ado, let's kickstart into this list with the first idea that I have, which is going to be a survival type of mode. I guess this mode would be quite similar to how Zombies is currently, but there will be slight changes. Looking at how Left 4 Dead did their survival game mode, Treyarch could have a mode where the rounds would be taken out altogether, and the whole idea would be how long could you survive for. You would go based off of time, and you would have a minute or so before the zombies actually start to come and attack you, in which time you are there foraging for your weapons, health, perks, or whatever else you would need. Rather than having the wall buys or the mystery box, your weapons would be just laying around on the floor or on benches. In Left 4 Dead, the survival game mode has a bronze, silver and gold medal reward system, and the top players always strive to go for the gold time, which for example would be survive for 20 minutes to achieve gold. Occasionally, every 5 minutes or so, the normal zombies would stop spawning in and the boss zombies would come for you. Being that this could be non-map specific, you could have a mix of bosses, so you could have a Margaret and the Avogadro coming for you. In Left 4 Dead, you have quite a few different special zombies like the Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, Tank and a couple of others which would just all come for you at one time. The Tank being the most powerful boss, which normally would come on its own or with multiple tanks just to throw in that little bit of extra difficulty. Treyarch could have something similar to this, and I think it would be fun to see them try and go for something where rounds wouldn't be the important feature of the game. My next concept I want to propose to you actually comes from my friend Nathan, aka Vance, as this is a game mode that I actually like the idea of and I could see it happening. Essentially, the game mode would start you off on your chosen round, around 20, 30, 100 or whatever, and your objective is to work your way down to round 1, by which point when you finish round 1 you would have actually completed zombies, and you'd have an objective rather than just unlimited rounds. You'd start off with enough points for that round that you could open up the map and get set up, and your goal is to get set up quick enough before the zombies come and attack you. If you're starting on round 100, you would need a lot of skill to be able to get your setup done right, but that's why I think this is a cool mode. This is just something extra and something challenging for the hardcore players. The ability to open doors would be in this mode, but you would also be able to close doors too. If you want a path closing off, then simply close that door and you can control zombie spawns that way. This is the gist of the mode. Vance's channel is linked down below if you'd like to check it out, and if you'd like to check out his video on this mode as he explains it in a lot more detail as he goes into more the finer detail of how he thinks it would work. For my next idea, which is taken from multiplayer and is actually already implemented in Zombies on mod tools, is gun game. I just think a legit gun game mode would be really fun. Every game the guns could be different, or you could do it so the guns are the same 30 guns, but you could change difficulty or what round you start on. I really love gun game in multiplayer, and I think it would be really fun to have it in Zombies for a chilled 15-minute game if you haven't got hours to kill, but you want a quick game. This next mode I want to talk about is actually a cut mode from Black Ops 2 Zombies, which is a really cool idea. The game mode is called Race, and the objective was to kill zombies to collect their souls into opening up doors to advance into the next area. There are two sides as the map split in the middle, and you have both teams racing to finish first. There were certain power-ups like we saw in Grief that would attack the other team and give you the upper hand. The mode featured no bleed out death, so after going down you can get straight back up after a certain amount of time. Other than that, I don't really know too much about this game mode, but what I think is really cool about this game mode is the fact that it goes based off of how many zombie kills you get, because you can collect the souls into opening up the doors rather than a point system that we normally see in Zombies. Another cut game mode from Black Ops 2 that I also think shouldn't have been cut is called Meat. You're basically split into two sides again, which is a team versus team. We don't have much information on how this mode actually works, but we have a screenshot of the mode that was made, and I believe it was taken from the game files, and by looking at it you can see that there was a barrier in the middle as well as a bit of meat being thrown. People have speculated that this mode would entail you to be throwing the meat onto the other side, and whichever side the meat was on, the zombies would be attacking that team on that side, while the side without the meat would be safe from the zombies. I don't exactly know why, but when I first heard about this idea, I thought it'd be really amazing to have something like this. Again, it's fun, simple and competitive. With something like this, I would imagine it would go based off of time, and I feel like the longer it goes on, the zombies would get harder, it gets stronger, just like how the rounds do, but this would be based off of time rather than a round system. And for my last proposal for a game mode, again something which was recently played around with in Modern Warfare Remastered, and something that we've seen in mod tools as well, is Prop Hunt. I cannot tell you how addicted I am to watching other YouTubers play Prop Hunt on Gary's mod. There's just something about it that makes these videos really entertaining, and I think that if we had a legit Treyarch made prop hunt game mode, that would be really fun for the majority of the fan base. Again, just like the other modes, it would be a really nice way to chill out and cool down after playing a serious game of zombies. Or if you're not able to invest hours into one game of zombies, play Prop Hunt. A standard game would probably last you about 5 to 10 minutes. It worked well in Modern Warfare Remastered, though there were certain mechanics that could have been improved. It was a great start for seeing Prop Hunt in Call of Duty, and I really hope this gets implemented into Black Ops 4 Zombies. Let me know down below what game mode ideas you have, or at the very least what you thought of these ideas coming into Black Ops 4 Zombies. Like the video for more zombies content and subscribe to help me reach to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
If I could